So I always get this argument that they're not going to approach me in real life. Just because they do these things to me online, they're not going to come after me in real life. Real life's real, and the internet is not. That doesn't work in my mind. Because for me, you're speaking for yourself. One person. You are one person who would not do the things you do online in real life. All it takes is one person who will. And you don't know who that person is, and neither do I, and neither does Adonis Paul or Original Owl or any other of the other channels that lie about people and give their personal information while creating criminal activity that they have escaped justice from. Saying that makes people mad. They told people I had murdered a woman and escaped justice. That kind of lie is going to anger people. And when you anger people on an extreme level, you don't know what they will do. You think you know. You want to believe that you know what will happen. Just like there were probably some people that showed up on January 6th that did not plan to go to the Capitol, that did not know what was going to happen. And then things happened because other people had other plans. One person spoke to a large group of people. And some of those people were reasonable and decent, and some of them were insane, and bullshit happens. And that's pretty much what happens every time. These groups are speaking to large crowds, 10,000 people or more. And they're telling these 10,000 people horrible, life-destroying lies. And they label the videos like, well, she'll never get over this. Her life is over now. They make sure the victim knows that there's no coming back from whatever it is they are saying. My life is over. I will never be allowed to live because of the lies that these people have told about me. And it's not safe for me. Like, you think it's safe. Because to you, it's just a joke. You can send somebody emails telling them to kill themselves and then rest easy at night. The person that received that email is not resting easy. The person that received that email is being told to kill themselves. And just because you have no plans of doing anything further doesn't mean nobody else does. You didn't send me 2,500 emails calling me a stalker either, but somebody else did. You haven't approached me in real life, but other people have. At least twice that I can bring to mind. I was contacted in real life by these people. They have my address. My neighbors have been contacted by this group. Like, they're saying that I'm safe in the real world, but in the beginning, when this all started, they contacted my neighbors. They contacted my doctor. They contacted my therapist. They contacted my abusive fucking family and gave them access to my life so that they could abuse me again. These are all real life things that they did to affect my real life. So saying that it's not going to go real life, it already has. They have already contacted everybody in my real life that they could possibly contact. A lot of women I don't even know. I don't speak to my neighbors, and I'm scared to because I don't know what they've been told about me. I only know that they've been told about me by people who don't like me. I was on the bus one day and a man jumped off and asked me about the liquor store, and it wasn't a normal ask. I knew for a fact that it was somebody from the group. I could tell by the way he was bouncing and jumping and laughing as he spoke, and he couldn't get the words out without laughing. It was so funny to him to ask me where the liquor store was, to follow me halfway home. Then there was the day on the bridge when the man stopped and asked me for sexual favors, and he was completely covered up, and he took off the second I tried to film him. I know that was a part of the group. I know it was, because nobody else is doing that. Nobody else is doing this. For 3 years, the members of this group have made it clear that they are in control of my life. There was a time when I stopped posting because they told me that if I stopped posting, it would all just go away. So for 2 months, I stopped posting. And in those 2 months, they broke my mailbox and they were putting dead things in my mailbox to harass me. Because I wasn't allowed to not be involved. Even if I'm not online, they're going to do something to me. The only difference is if I'm not online, you're not going to know what they've done. It doesn't mean they're not going to do anything. Your idea that just because you will not go further than telling me to kill myself means everybody else in the universe also will not go further than that is you being blind to the reality that we live in. It's a group of 12,000 people. You only speak for you. You can only speak for you. You cannot speak for all 12,000 people, and you cannot guarantee that a single one of them is not going to snap and decide to take care of Adonis Paul's problem for him.